boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will.
What's going on, guys? This is a Hillbilly over here. We're doing a deck profile with the Bearded Bastard.
What's up, guys? Alright, guys, so today I got something pretty spicy, pretty retro out there for you. I am playing a fusion variant of everybody's favorite beater dragon, the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Copycat.
It can go die in a hole.
I am not copying you, Hillbilly. You were playing that ridiculous 20-card first-minute turn guard dragon shenanigan nonsense.
No, it's Blue Eyes you're copying.
Any Blue Eyes can go die in a hole.
Okay, so first, kicking it off here, we got
it's true.
3 of everybody's favorite dragon, the one, the only, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is my personal favorite artwork for it.
We are not on the radio, so you cannot talk like that.
Do you not?
You think bass guitar has a purpose?
Bass guitar does have a purpose.
It does not have a purpose.
You're just jealous because I have more personality when talking than you do. You're like, what's going on, guys? It's not Hillbilly here. Anyway, moving on.
You still think bass guitar has purpose?
3 alternative Blue Eyes. Really good card, really good for popping monsters, getting problematic threats out of the way. I only play the 1 Spirit of White. It is searchable, and I like to dump it into the grave and just reborn it with, what is that card? The Reborn card? Return of the Dragon Lords? Yeah, only 1. And since this is a fusion variant, we are playing 3 King of the Swamp. If you guys don't know what this card does, it's basically a fusion substitute card. Lets you count it as any 1 fusion material as long as the other material is correct. And the other effect is discard to search a poly. Pretty good, pretty good. I am playing the Predaplant engine in this to help further turbo out those. So we got
oh my god,
3 Orhrys Scorpio and 1 Cobra.
What is wrong with you?
It's a fusion deck.
No,
this is fusion support.
Those things are just ugly.
They are horribly ugly.
At least we're on the same page.
But it adds consistency.
It helps out the deck.
It helps out the deck a lot.
No, I ran those. You know what I drew every time? Didn't draw these. I drew that every time.
That's just because you have horrible luck.
I draw 1-ups. I really do.
So play 3 of everything and you'll be
I don't see it. When I run 3-0s, I don't see them. It's stupid.
Moving on, I play the 1 Kaiser Glider. This is actually a pretty good extender for the card if you open with it and any vanilla Blue Eyes. If you guys don't know what this does, you can pitch this card and another monster in your hand and then reborn. If you use the vanilla Blue Eyes, you can reborn it right away because it special summons a normal monster and it doesn't miss timing since it was pitched first for the cost and then the special summon is the second part of the effect.
It's pretty good, actually. I like that a lot. It's pretty decent.
We run...
so you pitch both of them?
When did that come out?
This came out in the Megatins. Megatin promos, right?
It was one of the promos.
The gold sarcophagus tin of this year. We run the 2 Stone of Legend. We constantly want to see those...
I love Called by the Great.
Shut up.
Just saying.
We constantly want to
a big
see
hit.
those Blue Eyes added to our hands so we could use our fusion spells. Alright, moving on. Since I am primarily playing a dedicated going second deck, we're going to run 3 of the Rock. Because why not?
I hate that card.
See, before my deck got stolen, that wasn't out yet. But that would be pretty devastating.
Everybody knows what this card does. I'm not going to explain it. It's the bane of almost every player's existence right now. And for the last monster I run in the deck, I do run the 1 glow-up bulb for making some synchro plays. Okay, going on to the spells. 3 trade-in, standard in a Blue Eyes deck. 3 melody, also standard in a Blue Eyes deck.
What does that do?
You discard 1 card and then search any 2 dragons with 3,000 or more attack and 2,500 defense or less.
You should have said. You should have just said, "Don't be a dumbass." You know what it does.
No, I just felt like going along with it because you see that your sarcasm has no effect on me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Go to hell.
I have disarmed the 1 power that you have. I'm only playing 2 Return of the Dragon Lords because opening up with this card or multiple variants or multiple of it and not being able to pitch one, it's like dead.
I wasn't even running it in mine.
It's annoying. And we run the 1 Foolish Burial for sending
Might as well. It's one less card he doesn't have in the deck.
The
It's
Spirit
platinum.
of White, sending him to the graveyard or the stone. I'm running the one for one for either turboing out the stone or the glow up bulb. 1 Monster Reborn. 2 Dragon Shrine. This card's amazing. Send Spirit of White and then send the stone or the yeah, this thing's awesome. And now onto the fusion spells. Triple Defusion. This card is awesome. So the main thing I like to try and do with this deck is turbo out the new Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon as quick as possible.
Oh, I hate that card.
Pop whatever they have on the field, and then activate a Defusion in battle phase to bring back all 3 of the materials you use and attack for game.
What I like about Defusion, it's a quick play.
It is a quick play.
That's what's
I
pretty
hate it so much that it's a quick play.
3 Poly. Everybody knows what Poly does. Fusion summon from field or hand. And the last 2 cards are the 1 Dragon's Mirror. This is mainly like if I still, for some reason, haven't OTK'd them when I've already used Poly and Defusion, and they've somehow broke my board. This is like recovery, pretty much. And the 1 Skill Drain, because all of my monsters, my main deck monsters, are probably bigger than yours. So that's the deck profile right there, guys. Let's move on to the extra deck.
Yeah, I made a mistake one time when I was going against trains. I didn't know they were stronger. So I flipped Skill Drain and they just ran over me. I was like, oh,
Skill Drain is the
that
best
happened.
friend.
Trains is like
know
the
that.
only deck that is more powerful than Blue Eyes in the main.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Because basically, like some of the trains, they have to tribute monsters for cost, like to attack. And well, you take that away, it's free beaters.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay, so moving on to the extra deck, we're only playing 3 links. First one, Link Karibo. This is a staple in any deck that plays any type of level 1 monsters. I use it for linking away the stones or the glow up bulb. Everyone knows what it does. Protects you from 1 attack during the battle phase. Good card. 1 land for Linkus. Finally got an ultra rare print of this card. This card was like so essential for freeing up more extra deck monster zones, but never had a foil printing and was driving me nuts. 1 Dragon Spirit of White, just for getting rid of problematic cards.
1 what?
No, I'm sorry, not Dragon Spirit of White. Heavenly Spheres, for getting rid of problematic cards, tributing itself. I do not run a target right now. I'm considering putting a target in main deck. I'm just not sure what I would take out.
Run that 1 dragon I ran. We can't special light and darks. Fantastic card.
Yeah, where's that?
It's probably the trash from the people that stole my deck.
Yeah.
Since I still play Spirit Dragon, I do run 2 targets for him. I run the 1 Michael for making Crystal Wing, and the 1 Stardust Spark Dragon for making True King of All Calamities, or VFD. Depending on what the matchup is, I like to have the versatility of them, and I had space in the extra deck to still be able to run these cards to make them in there, because you don't play like, you don't max out on all of the Blue Eyes fusions. There would just be no point for it. 1 Crystal Wing, 1 Cloud Castle for making VFD. Only 1 Spirit Dragon. You shouldn't have to use 2 in this variant because it's an OTK deck. You don't want the match to go on that long. The 1 Azure Eye Silver Dragon, and the 1 Xyz monster we run, the True King of All Calamities. This card is probably almost as fun to pull off as the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, Ultimate Dragon. And then now we're on to the fusion ones, the whole reason to play this deck. 2 Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. You guys, this card on its own can win games. Yeah, if you guys don't know what this does, can't be destroyed by battle, can attack twice during each battle phase, and any monster that it attacks that's not destroyed is banished at the end of the damage step.
It attacks twice on monsters.
Yes, it attacks twice on monsters.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I used to kind of tech that in a little
And
bit.
it's contact fusion.
Yes, it is a contact fusion too, so you do not need polymerization for this one. You just have to make sure that if you're using an alternative for it, it has to be on the field, because you can't alternative this while it's in your hand, because it doesn't get the count as Blue Eyes like effect
Well,
when
the
it's on the
contact
field.
fuse, they have to be on field anyway.
That's true. Yeah. And I run the 1 Neo Blue Eyes, just in case I ever do need to bring this out. I have a bunch of targets to make him able to attack twice, And if I ever do like if he's ever in the grave, he's protection for any of the other ones. Last but not least,
Fantastic.
2 Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragons. I love this card so much. Getting this card off and then attacking for game feels so awesome. And in case you guys don't know, a lot of people think the effect to pop 3 cards is on summon. It is actually a once per turn. So for whatever reason, if this thing is still on the field after it activates its effect and they can't get rid of it, you can pop their board again.
Yep. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
And that's the extra.
That is the extra deck, guys. Oh, also, the Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon has the same protection as Chaos Max Dragon, so he can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects if you use a regular Alternative Dragon as one of his materials. Alright, I have a little bit of a side. It's not complete yet. Okay, I do run some Kaijus in case I decide to want to like swap out the Nibiru, because some decks Nibiru doesn't do much against, and Kaijus are better in more of a situation like that. I run some going first hate if someone ever makes me go first. I run, let's move that, a Solemn Package and 1 Imperial Order. Like
That order looks pretty clean.
Flip this against Sky Striker, that's good game. Flip this against any deck that like has too many spells that's just like they just like auto fold. I actually was running these in the main, but took them out recently because I wasn't playing against a lot of people that ran hand traps. But these might go back in the main. I'm just not sure what I'm going to cut yet. And for more back row heavy decks, back row hate, Twin Twister, I am considering trying to find a way to play this deck that abuses Super Rejuvenation. But check back.
Well, hold on. I just realized. You just pointed that out. Thanks. Where's your Super Reju? It's supposed to be in the main.
I have Super Rejuvenations, but they're not in this list right now. Check back for a future list, guys, to see if I'm actually going to put that in there and what I'll come up with. Keep you updated with that, but that is my Blue Eyes Fusion deck for the October 2019 format. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and this is the Bearded Bastard signing out.
And let us know what you guys think of a bass guitar. No purpose. Have a good night.
Bass guitar is amazing.
Bye.